Now, the planet's food stocks could be heading for trouble this week. The Centre for Science and Environment, which is a Delhi-based NGO, released its findings, showing how honey, which was being sold in India, had high levels of antibiotics. Well, what's even more worrying is that the bee population could well be in peril as well, and with it, our entire food stocks.
It may not exactly be the buzz, but these bees directly affect the prices of apples and many other fruits.
Insects like the bees and butterflies pollinate 82% of the world's crops, fruits, and food. So if the pollinator dies, then you don't have food.
If the bees don't get to apple orchards during flowering season, it means fewer apples, and you end up paying more for them.
In India, it's going to be critical for whether your mustard, whether your cotton, whether you have huge crops which only survive because of the role of bees as pollinators. And today there are many threats to the bees.
In India, beekeepers have imported the European bee for its higher honey-making ability. This has drastically reduced the Indian bee population. Also, the European bee is more prone to diseases, forcing farmers to give them antibiotics which enter the honey that they produce. The heavy use of pesticides has also increased bee mortality. Initial studies suggest cell phone towers could be disrupting the navigation of both birds and bees.
The same in China. In Sichuan district, bees have died, and farmers and laborers are climbing trees using feathers to pollinate blossoms. Can we match nature?
In fact, in the US, they have put a value to it, and it's about $20 billion annually is the pollinating role of bees.
The US has already lost 35% of its bees and has had to import bees from Europe. Bee colony collapse disorder have also affected parts of Europe, South America and China. In India too, bee colonies are in trouble. While studies are being conducted by the Environment Ministry to find out the possible reasons, the well-being of these insects and the link to our future is now more apparent than ever before. With Siddharth Pandey in New Delhi, Akash Das Gupta for NDTV.